We're coming to you from the Veterans Memorial Arena in Haverhill, Massachusetts, where today the HPNA Hillies will host the combined team from Billerica and Chelmsford. Hello and welcome to HPNA Hockey, a collaborative effort between HC Media and North Andover Cam. I'm Bill Robert. This will be the first time we've seen the Hillies play in a couple of weeks. The last time we saw the Hillies, they mounted an impressive comeback. They were down 3-0 early in the third period, but then fought hard and came up with 3 unanswered goals of their own and got the point with the 3-3 tie. Since then, they've been on the road and played 4 more games, the first of which was a 5-4 loss to the Methuen-Tewksbury Red Rangers. They followed that up with a strong 5-2 win over Central Catholic, only to suffer subsequent losses, a 4-1 loss to today's opponent, Billerica Chelmsford, and a 3-0 blanking at the hands of the Andover Golden Warriors. That puts HPNA at 2-6-1 for the season, headed into the final 3 games, all to be played here at home. First, there is today's game against Billerica Chelmsford, then a Wednesday afternoon clash against Central Catholic, and on Sunday they will wrap it up with one more tangle against the Red Rangers of Methuen-Tewksbury. We've arrived at the home stretch. Will the Hillies hit it with a final gallop, or will the Indians put them another furlong back? We'll find out next. Stay with us here on HPNA Hockey, brought to you by North Andover Cam and HC Media. All right, we are getting set here for action here between HPNA and Billerica Chelmsford. And welcome to HPNA Hockey, a collaborative effort of HC Media and North Andover Cam. I'm Bill Robert on the call today. Thank you very much for tuning in and being part of this actually kind of special broadcast. We're having some technical issues, so we're giving you the audio today. They're about ready for the opening face-off, and here it comes. Face-off won by HPNA. Trying to get it out of there now is Shelby Nasser. Puck comes to the near boards and is chipped into the BC zone. Going down after it now, that's number 24, Leah Gaspar. She passes behind the net to number 10, that's Ramore Serra. And they look to knock it into center ice, and they do now. With it there, that's Samantha Fantasia, one of the captains. And her shot goes in, but it's deflected and goes high and wide. And there we go. So right now, we've got a battle for it in the HPNA zone along the left wing boards. Still a battle as they're continuing here. And finally, they get it. That is Billerica Chelmsford. However, puck comes out now to the left face-off circle. Back to Fantasia. Then she shifts it back in. Loose puck there. And HPNA tries to clear it out, and they get it past the stick of Shelby Nasser, though, all the way down to the Billerica Chelmsford zone. And the Indians will come out with it once again. And they try and move it through center ice, and they do. But right back to the HPNA defense. However, an errant pass. And BC pounces on it. But now, here comes Katarina Yeltsis now for HPNA. She's just going to backhand it right into the BC zone. There she is now, back to the point. That's Ella Rowe. Rowe back to Yeltsis to try and put it in. They had Caitlin Bush standing by. They couldn't get her the puck. And it goes back to center ice, being chipped out there. Good defense and forechecking by number 19, Julia Williams, for BC. Early stages here of this first period. So far, no score between HPNA and BC as they get stuck there at the blue line. A bunch of players going there. I believe we're going to have an offside call. Actually, the puck was tied up, so they're going to face it off in the BC zone. 13-12 left to go in the first period. And so far, no score. Face-off. One there, and trying to chip it in there. Nice try for Sofia Zmirowski for HPNA. And going behind the net, trying to get it there was Riley Buckley. Kept in the zone momentarily, but then brought out. Here come the Indians with it now. That's Giovanna Giulianello. Giulianello puts a shot in that goes wide of the net. Wide to the blocker side of the goaltender, Kira Connors. Pass behind the net, around the boards. Getting it there first is Buckley. Buckley's able to get it out of the zone. She's heavily forechecked by HPNA, however. One nothing right now, the score between HPNA and Billerica Chelmsford. Billerica Chelmsford right now with the lead as the puck comes back out to center ice. And now with it, Nasser. Nasser trying to make some space. And her shot deflects off a stick, just basically pop flies right to the back boards. HPNA getting new skaters on as BC comes out with it now. And once again, it's Fantasia. She's seen a lot of ice time already. She brings it up the left wing boards, right into the left wing corner, where she's taken by a couple of HPNA players. And moving with it now. I believe that was Fantasia still. She backhands it deep. And the battle once again on the back boards behind the HPNA net. Goes into the left wing corner now. Chipping attempt there out was Brooke Duquette. Duquette gets it, and here comes Yeltsits now. Yeltsits with one player back. He gets framed. Yeltsits, and a shot, and a chest save there by the goaltender Gonzalez. Beautiful save after a wonderful opportunity. Nice job by Yeltsits there, getting not just getting into the zone, but getting past everybody. She was in alone. Lifted it up a little bit, just went off the chest of the Billerica Chelmsford goaltender. As the puck is swept back down into the HPNA zone again. That shot goes in. And that somehow is a goal. And I believe that was Hoffman who might have put that in. Basically, it was just a clear in, and it wound up being a little bit of a pop fly. But then in front, one of the defensemen tried to swat at it. Went over her. I don't think Connors fully saw it. So with 5:08 left to go in this first period, HPNA now finds themselves down by a score of 2-0. Face-off back at center ice now, and the chasm grows that much wider for HPNA. They're down by 2 now. Of course, they were down by 2 last time we saw them. They had a great comeback in the third period against Andover. And the puck going back into the HPNA zone now, taken there by Zmiarowski. She's just going to skate it around the net, swinging around the boards, looking for and getting Hardy. However, it is deflected, kept in there. And that shot in by Fantasia goes wide. And coming out with it now, that's Riley Buckley almost had it. It was behind her. Nice little backhand pass. And here we go, 2-on-2. Oh, Zmiarowski was on her way in, but Hardy was just in a little ahead of the play, so that'll be offside. And we'll bring the face-off outside the Billerica Chelmsford blue line. .433 left to go in the first period. And face-off won by HPNA. Chipped into the zone deep there as Mizaki just dumps it right into the Billerica Chelmsford zone. And the puck now coming around the boards, and actually they're going to carry it out. That's Billerica Chelmsford. They put it all the way into the HPNA zone. First player there is an Indian. That's Kate Harrison. Now with it there, that's Mizaki. Mizaki tries to just basically scale it around the dasher on the other side. Chipped out by Nasser, back out to center ice, and then put back into the HPNA zone by Fantasia. 3:58 left to go in the first period. 2-0 in favor of Billerica Chelmsford. And once again from the back in the corner there. With it now, I believe that is Harrison. Harrison being checked heavily by one of the HPNA players. And now a battle for it on the left wing boards, and it comes out. And here we go. Scoffus tried to pass it out. She had Whitlock waiting. She just couldn't get the puck to her as it was deflected off of a Billerica Chelmsford stick. And they're going to try it again. Pass off the boards now. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Billerica Chelmsford. They chip it up, and here come the Indians once again. However, that's skated out of danger by Caitlin Bush. Right onto the stick of an Indian, though, and then knocked back deep into the zone. And once again, HPNA is going to have to reset. Nice chop off the boards, and with it there, Shelby Nasser tries to get it up to Brooke Duquette. With it now, that's Bush up to Duquette at center ice, and then they lose the puck, and Billerica Chelmsford comes back with it now. Puck chipped back into the HPNA zone, chipped up there to center ice, and with it there, there's Bush. Bush, however, checked heavily, and the puck, once again, knocked back into center ice and goes into the HPNA zone. Going back to field it there is Cassie Doherty. Doherty, you may remember, had that beautiful billiard shot goal to tie the game against Andover last time we saw the Hillies play. And as the puck goes behind the HPNA net once again, they're trying to come out with it. And losing the puck there, Ella Rowe, that shot goes in as wide. Ella Rowe lost it. One of the Billerica Chelmsford players had it, but then it just went wide of the net at center ice. Fantasia carries it. Fantasia has it now. Gets some space, but cannot hold on to the puck. And it goes in on just rolls in on the goaltender Connors. She's taking no chances. She ties it up and gets the face-off. 2:12 left to go in period number 1. And the face-off won once again by Billerica Chelmsford. Now the puck is behind the net. HPNA trying to move it out, but that's slapped in, but then they're able to chip it out eventually. Puck going to center ice. And once again, nice little touch pass. And stop there. Backhand pass. Oh, it goes right past the intended target. Brenna Murray for the Billerica Chelmsford Indians. And oh boy, Riley Buckley tried to move through center ice. She gets sweep check there. Nice job there by Victoria Apostolakis. 1:43 left. HPNA now trying to move with it in the BC zone. Billerica Chelmsford has it momentarily. HPNA with it now. That goes back to the point to Mizaki. Mizaki, she puts one in. Oh, in front! Deflected there and tied up. Nice job there as the original shot from Mizaki got deflected on the way in. However, it went right onto the stick of Zamirowski, and she just backhanded it right on the goaltender. The goaltender equal to the task, though. Mia Gonzalez stops it, gets the faceoff, and we've got another faceoff in the BC zone with 1:29 left to go in this first period. And back to the point there where it's chipped in wide by Ella Rowe. Kept in there as BC tries to clear it. Kept in momentarily there by Doherty. But BC has it now. Oh, nice little sidestep there. And here comes Fantasia once again, moving through everybody. And a shot and a save by Connors. Anytime she has the puck and has some room, Fantasia is one dangerous individual. Here comes HPNA with it now. That's Ella Rowe. She carries it over the blue line. Drop pass there, and the shot by Nasser is blocked right in front there, and it's cleared to center ice. Who's going to get there first? It's a race between not Rowe, I'm sorry, that's number 16. That's Cassie Doherty, and Fantasia was right on her heels. Coming in right now, that's Whitlock. Whitlock going wide, curling around, left face-off circle. She puts one in, deflected in front by Nasser, and it's stopped once again by that big goal stick of the goaltender Gonzalez. 30 seconds left in this first period. And clearing attempt, kept in there. Nice job by Mizaki, keeping the puck in, chips it deep. Nasser going for it right now. She's behind the net. Puck caught up on the twine. They're able to bounce it off, and it goes out the other side. And BC has it now. They try and clear it. Kept in by Mizaki. Mizaki, that shot. Nice skate block there. And the puck is leaving the zone. So HPNA will have to reset. Puck is at center ice. Chipped back in there by Whitlock. 3, 2, 1. And sound the horn. That's the end of period number 1. So there we go. Couple of goals for the Indians. So far, no offense for the Hillies. Well, we've seen some shots on goal. In fact, a beautiful shot there by Yeltsits, but the goaltender Gonzalez was able to stop it. So there we go, end of one period. The score is the Billerica Chelmsford Indians 2, the HPNA Hillies nothing. We'll be back with second period action next. You're listening to HPNA Hockey. It's a collaborative effort between HC Media and North Andover Cam. Second period about to begin between HPNA and the Billerica Chelmsford Indians. Right now the Indians stake to a 2-0 lead as we head into the second period. Scoring summary in the first period at about 3:13 of the first period. The goal scored for BC by number 15, Samantha Fantasia. That made it 1-0 at the time. And then later on at 9:52, that was just a fluky kind of a pop fly thing that took a couple of bounces and then wound up in the back of the net. Grace Hoffman with the goal there, and that made it 2-0, and that's where we stand right now as both teams are hanging out at their respective benches, going over some strategy and getting ready to start the second period. Once again, we've had some unforeseen technical issues today, so as a result, we are only able to bring you the audio of this game, but we're doing that right now, and we'll bring you most of the game. We had a little issue getting started, but so there might be a gap at the beginning of the game, but we'll bring you the rest of it here, technology permitting. BC now sending their players out, and no surprise, the captain, number 15, Fantasia, she's one of the players that's come out here. She's had a goal and had some other stellar opportunities as well. Save for the play of Kira Connor. She could have had more. HPNA's players are out now, and coming out, that's Scaffus. She will take the face-off against Fantasia to start this second period. And the face-off won by HPNA as it goes to Morgan Whitlock now. Whitlock curls around through center ice, gets over the red line, gets over the blue line now, and moves it in. She moves over to the right point. Passes across ice. That's Olivia Cole. Cole puts one, actually passes deep, as waiting in the left face-off circle there was Scaffus. Coming through now, and on the other side, here comes BC. BC with a shot in, and a save there, and another save, a loose puck, and they finally, I think the referees lost sight of it. As moving in there's a couple of players. You had Fantasia, and I believe the other player there was number 11, so Victoria Apostolakis. So both of them coming in there, and there you go. So already a scoring opportunity for these Indians. And that one off the faceoff. They won the faceoff, chipped it right in, and then swatted into the goal. So 30 seconds into this second period. Goal scored by number 22, that's Brenna Murray. So she's got a goal now. Both captains are on the board, both Fantasia and Murray. And the faceoff is back at center ice. And the faceoff won. Actually, it's kind of neutral as it just goes up the red line, but it's taken now by BC, who chipped it back into the HPNA zone. Trying to move it out there, not able to, is Doherty. And that one just a cross-ice wicked pass. It was a tough angle shot there. And with it now as it's held up, and here we go. We've got Duquette and Bush in, and that one, oh, they tried a deflection in front. Basically, it was blocked, went out to the point, and then, oh, there we go, it's a goal. As I was explaining the play, loose puck, get out to the point. Actually got out and right in front of the net. And I believe that's going to be Cassie, yes, indeed, it's Cassie Doherty. And so 30 seconds after they give up that goal, they get it right back. So it's a 2-goal game again. Cassie Doherty, number 16, with the goal. And now it's back to a 2-goal deficit between BC and HPNA. And HPNA brings it into the Billerica Chelmsford zone once again, but then they lose it there. Kept in, nice job, as trying to rush out was one of the Indians. However, nice job there. That was Mizaki who broke her up originally. Now the puck chipped back and forth between center ice and the BC zone once again. And they try and chip it up and out. Kept in. Nice job there. That shot in on net. It's a pad save. Shot there by Mizaki from the right point. Steered aside by the pads of the goaltender, Mia Gonzalez. And now HPNA just trying to move it. They've gone back and forth behind the net. Goes back to the point. Mizaki has it. She loses it. And now with it, here come the Indians. With it there, number 18, that's Ruby Boucher. And she tries a shot in, deflects off the stick of Livia Cole, and just pop flies over the net. And nice little move there by Zmierowski. 3-on-2 for the moment there. Zmierowski can't get over the blue line, but she gets over to Buckley. Buckley, however, being back-checked. And Zmierowski rushed it right up the middle of the ice, but she had a BC player on her all the way. She was just able to kind of sort of swipe it over to Buckley, but after the play, actually, we've got a penalty here. So the penalty is going to BC. That's Sophia Balan, number 20. So the first power play of the afternoon goes to, well, actually the morning technically, goes to HPNA. And the faceoff in the BC zone, won by BC, but now HPNA has it. Goes up high up the slot now. Pass over to the point there as it went from Rowe over to Cole. Rowe once again, back to Cole now. Cole tries to put it in front and backhanding it toward the net and going off the side of the net there. That was a shot there by Shelby Nasser. Shot now back to Nasser. Nasser with a shot and a big glove save there by the goaltender Gonzalez. It was like the parting of the Red Sea, just nothing but space in front of her. She took the shot, but Gonzalez saw it all the way and was able to grab it with that big mitt. First scoring opportunity for HPNA on the power play, this first power play of the game. It's been a pretty clean game so far. And the faceoff won eventually by HPNA. Pass out, high up the slot there. Oh, fanning on the shot there is Doherty. A big shot there, and that goes in. That was deflected in front. And then kept in. Nice job on the clearing attempt. Moving forward now, and the shot. Yatsic tries to move it through, and then has it taken away by Fantasia. Fantasia just fires it right onto the goal. It's got to be played by Connors, and now we've got a race for it. And it's passed around the boards there by Doherty. Gets it to Mizaki, and HPNA with it once again, and chipped up by Caitlin Bush. Tries to get it past Gonzalez. I'm sorry. Fantasia can't quite do it. HPNA will have to do it again. Oh, it's poke check there. Taking the puck off Mizaki's stick there was number 10. That's Ramore Serra. Cross ice pass from Mizaki over to Caitlin Bush. Bush keeps it. Right face-off circle. Now moving behind the net. She's got Duquette in front of her. She can set her up. She's still able to hold on to it. Pass over now along the boards. Shot goes in, and that's blocked in front. And fired down the ice once again. 30 seconds left to go on the HPNA power play. Well, 11:24 left to go in this second period. And, going behind the net there. Trying to forecheck there and take more time. And finally, both teams almost at even strike. 15 seconds left to go on the penalty. It's cleared all the way into the BC zone now. A couple of players battling for it. And we've got a whistle as the puck is tied up. So 5 seconds left to go on the power play. And the faceoff will be to the blocker side of goaltender Mia Gonzalez. So HPNA basically has time, if they can win the faceoff, just get it to somebody and have them fire it off quickly. And however, BC wins it, but now HPNA gets control of it. Shot there, shot in, and that goes in right on goal. A deflection attempt there in front as it was shot in there by Ella Rowe. In front was Whitlock trying to redirect it, but Gonzalez had it all the way, and she was able to stop it. And at 10:51 left to go in this second period, both teams back at even strength. And face-off. They try to get Whitlock. Whitlock almost had it in front, but it was taken away. Whitlock has it now on the right wing boards. She loses it, though. With it now, that's Fantasia. Fantasia passes up, and here come the BC Lions once again. And trying to move it through there as she was streaking. That was Apostolakis. But she was written off the puck. And, oh boy, it looks like we might have an interference call. And it looks like it's going to be on HPNA. So HPNA, just having a power play, is now going to have to kill one off. And going into the penalty box there is Ella Rowe. So Rowe gets the gate for 2 minutes for interference. And now BC is on the power play. They're up by 2. And the faceoff in the HPNA zone. Faceoff taken away finally there by BC, although then with it there being pressed up against the boards is number 19, that's Julia Williams, and they've got it basically just tied up along those boards, and we're going to have another face-off. Monday, well, actually, it's still technically, it's still Monday morning. Hockey here at the Veterans Arena here in Haverhill. HPNA versus the Billerica Chelmsford Indians. Billerica Chelmsford up right now 3-1 as they won the face-off. That comes in. Shot goes in, deflected in front. The shot came off the stick of Sarah. I believe it was Fantasia. Tried to redirect it in front. Connors with it all the way. She was able to stop it. And another face-off in the HPNA zone. And face-off, won by HPNA. Back to the point now. I'm sorry, not HPNA, BC. Back to the point, cross ice pass to the other point. Got to watch out not to spoonerize that term as it kind of goes back and forth. Shot now from the left face-off circle. Skied over everything and bangs off the glass. 1:21 left to go on the BC power play. And that one scaled all the way down the ice by HPNA. Played there by the goaltender Gonzalez. And she'll send it out for one of her teammates who now brings it up. Pass going up the boards there to Leah Gaspar, number 24. She passes across the ice and gets it now, and the puck back in the HPNA zone with it there. That's Apostolakis. Apostolakis pass back to the point. Oh boy, Fantasia rushing up there. That shot goes in, and it's in the goal! Gets through everyone. And there, Ramore Serra, number 10. She had the shot from the right point, went through everybody. Looked like that one had eyes, just made its way through. A power play goal for Billerica Chelmsford. And they're back out to a 3-goal lead, 4-1 over HPNA. And the faceoff won by BC moving forward. They smell blood. That's Fantasia moving it up back into the HPNA zone as BC. Oh, that's basically BC tried to pass it across ice, and it was kind of fanned upon. Now HPNA has it. But now, BC with it, and who's got it now? Pass, they tried to set up, I think it was Fantasia, trying to set up Murray in front. Each of those players with a goal so far today. And battle forward along the right wing boards. Murray with it now. Shoots it around the dasher, goes behind the net into the left wing corner. HPNA with it now. And on the move. Can she get past the defense? No, she cannot. She's ridden against the boards. Caitlin Bush tried to get past Giovanna Giulianello, who, by the way, according to what I see in the roster here, is an 8th grader. So getting some pretty regular rotations out there as we see some of the younger players for the BC team. As the puck gets knocked back to center ice after going back in the BC zone. And with it now, that's Brooke Duquette. Tries to pass, it bounces off the stick of Cassie Doherty. She cannot control it, but she actually is able to get it back finally after she breaks up Harrison. She's going to take it now behind her own net. Stop, and she runs right into Harrison. A little bit of a chip pass there, and with it there, Zmierowski has her pocket picked, but then Riley Buckley there to skate it out of trouble. But she can't clear it as it's blocked along the boards by BC. Chip back in. And HPNA tries to come out the other side now. Nice little stick move there. Cassie Doherty, another nice one. But now here's Zmierowski. She gets over the blue line, skating up the left wing boards. She still has it. Going behind the net. Tries the centering pass in front. Buckley with a shot in. And loose puck, they're still swiping at it. Buckley had a clean one-timer in front of the net. She just couldn't bury it. And now BC's coming back. However, they've got to stop up. HPNA with it right now. Once again, that's Zmierowski. Zmierowski goes off the stick of Buckley back onto a BC stick. And they'll just chip it around. That's the stick of Leah Gaspar, number 24. And they try and bring it up and just backhanded up by BC right into center ice. And trying to chip it ahead there was Ella Rowe. With it now, here comes Whitlock. Catches them on a line change. Whitlock moves in between. However, she tried to chip it past the player, but she chipped it too far for herself. And it wound up going right to the goalkeeper, who swept it away. Now with it, Olivia Cole from the point, blocked in front. And here comes BC with it once again. They're going to fire it right in, and that'll be icing. There was no doubt about that one. She was between her own blue line and the red line and just fired that one in over everybody. You heard it whack off the backboards, and so we will have the icing call. 6:50 left to go in the second period on this President's Day. And face-off in the Billerica Chelmsford zone. Won by HPNA. The shot goes in there from high in the slot by Mazaki. That shot going wide. Puck chipped back to center ice. And with it now, trying to do a 2-on-1 rush there was BC, but getting back there in time was Olivia Cole. And Whitlock has it now. Whitlock in alone. Whitlock moves in, takes a shot, and a big save there by Gonzalez. They were changing up. Whitlock had the momentum, and she was able to carry it into the BC zone, fresh and clear. And on the other end now, here comes, actually knocked off the puck there. Morgan Crown tried to bring it through, but had her opposite number 17 break her up there, and Ella Rowe. With it now, that's Whitlock once again, who just had a great opportunity. And with it now going up the boards, it's Shelby Nasser. Had to deal with a couple of checkers and also the referee on those boards and bring it back now. This is Gaspar once again, and she just chips it deep into the HPNA zone. In the right wing corner now, trying to chip it out there. There's Cassie Doherty with it there. Oh, Yeltsits gets her pocket picked. Here comes BC with it once again. And once again doing the work there is Fantasia, who's been everywhere. Ella Rowe broken up before she can get the pass off. And, they try to pass out to Yeltsits. Well, it's going to be fielded there, brought back by Gaspar, who chips it into the HPNA zone. Taken out there by Doherty. And then Doherty is broken up at center by Apostolakis. And going down there was, whoa, boy! As going down was Ella Rowe. Cassie Doherty tried a hard cross-ice pass to one of her teammates. Bounced off her stick and then right into the HPNA bench. So it's like the moment of Doc! 5:20 left to go in the second period. Billerica Chelmsford leading HPNA by a score of 4-1. And the faceoff won by HPNA. Nice job there by Zmierowski, who gets it back to Mazaki, who chips it into the zone. And the puck comes back out to center ice now. Zmierowski passes back now to Olivia Cole. Cole over the red line. Tries to chip it into the BC zone. Stopped there along the boards by the penalty boxes. And it'll be tied up. We'll have the faceoff. 5 minutes exactly left to play in the second period. And HPNA have gotten themselves on the board with a goal. However, in that time, also BC's come up with two, so now lead 4-1. And that face-off still basically being chipped around. Finally, HPNA gets possession, and with it now, that's Whitlock. Whitlock, pass up intercepted, but then, it's brought to Shelby Nasser, who then gets stood up right at the blue line. And Billerica Chelmsford with the control of the puck once again. They bring it out to center ice and trying to bring it in there, Shelby Nasser. However, she can't field it cleanly. Olivia Cole has it now, and she's just going to fire it deep into the zone. HPNA doing a little dump and chase, but Billerica Chelmsford's going to be there first. And chipping it around the boards here, that's Hoffman. Hoffman over to Sarah. Sarah's got a goal. And, nice job there as BC was about to be on the move, but then Mazaki got a stick in there. But now, lead pass coming in there. That's Apostolakis. Oh, boy! Backhanded, top shelf goal! Number 5 for BC. That was a fantastic shot. They got it to Apostolakis. Basically had it, got it to the backhand, just lifted it, got it over the glove, put it in the top far corner of the net. And with 4:14 left to go in the second period, it's now 5-1 in favor of Billerica Chelmsford. And the faceoff won by HPNA goes back now to Cassie Doherty. Tries to chip it up to Yeltsits. Yeltsits still fighting for it, but now it's chipped back into the HPNA zone. Getting it there once again is Doherty, who tries to get it out, and it goes to center ice. Moving in there, trying to get it with Brooke Duquette. Brooke Duquette now follows up to the backboards along with a Billerica Chelmsford player. Puck around basically in the right faceoff circle now, and cleared out by BC. 3:46 left to go in the second period. And still a battle. Right in front, trying to chip it out of danger there was Yeltsits, but Billerica Chelmsford keeping it in the zone and still keeping it in the zone there as they move it up into the right wing corner. Taking it out there is Ella Rowe now for HPNA. She'll try and clear it out, but once again, that's blocked by a BC stick. And they still can't clear it. BC still pressing, and they put it once again around the net there. Going for it there, that's Kate Harrison. However, HPNA coming up with it now. Nice pass to Brooke Duquette. Duquette now gets over the red line, over the blue line. She's moving in toward the goal. She tries a drop pass. And a loose puck there. Caitlin Bush just could not get to it, and it's fired all the way down the ice by BC, and we will call icing once again, and the faceoff will come in the Billerica Chelmsford zone. So yeah, today we basically have alphabet soup hockey here. It's BC versus HPNA. And face-off once again won by BC as they put it around behind their net now. Intercepted there. And that pass back by HPNA is intercepted. And here with it now, that's Molly Santos. Her shot goes in and a pad save. Rebound. Loose puck by the net. No one able to pounce on it. HPNA dodging a bullet there. I should say another bullet. Olivia Cole now tries to shoot it around the dasher, looking for Riley Buckley. It's kept in there. Sarah's there. And they try and get it out to the point. But here we go. It's a 2-on-1. Smirowski and Hardy. Smirowski moving in. And she has ridden out the puck there. That's some terrific defense by Grace Hoffman. Basically stood down that 2-on-1 by herself. And now we might have a 2-on-1 the other way, as chipping in it deep there is BC. That's Molly Santos once again. However, I guess she did it before she got to the blue line, the red line rather. So as a result, that's going to be icing, and we're going to bring it all the way back down into the Billerica Chelmsford zone. Some of these combined teams, like Billerica Chelmsford, that obviously the jerseys say BC and they're known as BC, but I'm wondering if some of these clubs might at some point do like with celebrity couple names. Maybe at one point we'll have Billerica or something, I don't know. But anyway, as it comes out once again, and BC trying to move it out of the zone, and they have it now, and it's a 3-on-3 for the moment, as once again it's Fantasia moving up. She gains the line, takes the shot. Nice block there by Scaffish. She got in the way, and it just the puck harmlessly pops into the right wing corner. Fantasia still has it though, showing some nice stick handling there. She passes back now for Murray. Murray puts it behind the net, looking for and getting her target there. I believe that's Williams. BC still trying to move with the puck. HPNA just trying to get it out of there. And it goes off the stick of Ella Rowe over now to Cassie Doherty. And Doherty, nice move there with some speed. And here comes HPNA, 4-on-2 if they can make it work. Doherty has it now. Doherty going wide. She puts it in, but that's blocked. Blocked there by Gaspar. As she was trying to carry it all the way, basically. But on the other side, we got a 2-on-1 here. Pass goes out, the shot, and that goes wide to the short side. As we had a couple of BC players pounding it on the net. Clearing attempt. Successful as it goes back to center ice, but then just fired right back in by BC. That's Jocelyn Silva actually, with it. Under a minute left to go in this period. Falling with it there is Giulianello. HPNA trying to pounce on a loose puck, maybe have a break, but they can't do it. And it's chipped back into the HPNA zone now, and then fired back out. And that's going to be icing, I believe. Indeed it is. Whistle on cue. There we go. 23.6 seconds left to go in the second period. HPNA down by 4. And they will be hosting the faceoff in their own zone. To the right-hand side, the blocker side of goaltender Kira Connors. And face-off won by Billerica Chelmsford once again. They try and pass it back to the point. They've got the puck down on the left wing boards. Puck bounces behind the net. And Sarah going to get it on the other side. Taken away by Yeltsits, and with it now, that's Olivia Cole. Cole surrounded. She is able to chip it out around the boards, but that's as far as it goes. Still in the zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And they will escape without any further damage, but the hole gets bigger and deeper for the HPNA Hillies. At the end of the first period, they trailed by 2. Now they trail by 4. A lot of action in the HPNA zone today. And there we go. We're through 2. 1 period left to go. And with that, the score stands. The Billerica Chelmsford Indians 5 and the HPNA Hillies 1. Coming up next, we will bring you third period action. You're listening to HPNA Hockey, a collaborative effort of North Andover CAM and HC Media. Third period just started as the puck goes into the BC zone, taken out, and now here we go across the ice. Moving into the zone there. The shot goes in on goal, loose in front as the shot went in, as BC brought it into the HPNA zone, and they took a shot on Connors. She blocked it. The loose puck in front of the net afterwards was taken away, and right now it moves out back to the BC zone, and with it right now they do a quick pass back and forth as the HPNA Hillies got a line change. So now coming back with it now, that's number 19 for BC. That's Julia Williams, who knocks it back into the HPNA zone. First minute of this third period, and right now HPNA is trailing by a score of 5-1 as the puck gets knocked back out to center. And it's brought back in there by Fantasia, who just scales it around the boards. Coming out onto the stick of Ella Rowe. Rowe trying to move it up now, and she gets it over to Caitlin Bush, who tried to get it up to Brooke Duquette. Bush gets it back now. She's in the right face-off circle. She's able to get, just had it taken away at the last moment before she was about to pull the trigger. But she's got it right now, and she's being checked heavily behind the net there. And BC with it once again. That pass goes past everybody. Winds up going back to the HPNA zone, where it's fielded by Cassie Doherty. Doherty brings it back behind her own net. Passes along the boards there. Tries to get it Caitlin Bush. Goes past her stick and chipped out to center ice, where it's chipped back in by Billerica Chelmsford, and then back out momentarily. Billerica Chelmsford, though, puts it back into the zone, and they're giving chase, but taking it there now. Once again, that Cassie Doherty tries to chip it up the boards. Winds up being taken there. And that, once again, is Gaspar, number 24. And that shot goes in, and it's stopped there by Connors. Battle now for it along the left wing boards, I'm sorry. And behind the net now as, oh boy, centering pass in front, moving it in, and the shot goes, I believe it was blocked in front there. As the clearing attempt got blocked, wound up in front, and Billerica Chelmsford pounced. They just could not do anything with it. Goes back to the point now. Gaspar keeps it from going out, and she keeps it in. She scales it deep into the zone. Going after it now for HPNA. That's Rowe once again. Rowe just fires it up the boards, and she's got a possible lead here. This is Caitlin Bush. Caitlin Bush. Oh, she skates wide. That shot goes in, and that is blocked in front. I don't think it even made it to the net. HPNA kind of tripping all over themselves behind the net right now. That shot goes in from Mizaki, and that one's steered wide by the big goal stick of the goaltender, Mia Gonzalez. And they try a center ice pass, cross ice pass, I should say, in front of the net. That's knocked away by BC and knocked back out to center ice. HPNA has it again. They try and carry it in, and the pass not quite connecting there with Hardy. And Oh, that pass attempt there goes off a skate well into the zone. Intercepted there. Mazaki has it now, and she just sweeps it deep into the zone where it's taken there by, that's the number 16, that's Jocelyn Silva. And here come the Indians now. Loose puck, and here we go, coming in front. Oh, boy. Coming in front there was Molly Sanchez. She tried to do a backhander. Well, she got the backhander, but she got a little too much mustard on it, flipped a little high, went over the goaltender, went over the net, went over the glass, went into the protective netting. It's out of play. We will have a face-off in the HPNA zone with 11:48 left to go. And actually, the face-off is in the zone, so I think Connors might have gotten a piece of that there. But the face-off won by BC, at least for the moment there. Chipped in toward the net, goes around the dasher over to the right wing side, and knocked deep once again by Chelmsford. Going back for it there now is Giovanna Giulianello for BC, but HPNA with it now and trying to carry it out is Emma Scoffus. She tries to move it up, and Shelby Nasser can't quite do anything with it. And that row passes off to Cassie Doherty. Doherty's just going to carry it. Nice little move there. Gets around one player. Gets around, actually can't get around like one or two, but still can't carry the puck into the BC zone. BC trying to chip it back right now. Puck still at center ice. Whitlock trying to move it ahead, and she can't quite get it as it's blocked along the boards, and it's a loose puck at center. Shelby Nasser with a little bit of a block there, and here comes Scoffus with it now, and she just fires it in. That's steered aside by the big goaltender stick there of the goaltender, and that goes in actually. Not sure how that went in because I was actually looking down, making sure I got the goalie's name right. But as that happened, they were working on the puck deep, and I believe might be Nasser with the goal. So with 10:59 left to go in the third period, HPNA cuts it to a 3-goal lead. And face-off won by HPNA, who brings it back into their zone. They're trying to move out with it now, but they're being thwarted at center ice, and it's just chipped back in there by Balan, as BC has it once again in the HPNA zone. That goes in on the goal, steered aside by Connors. Backhanded attempt there from Billerica Chelmsford. And it goes back now, and let's see, moves up. Here comes the Indians once again. They move into the left face-off circle in the HPNA zone, and move it out there. Trying to move it anyway is Mizaki. She has her pocket pick. That shot goes in. And it was a pass right from Sophia Balan. Julia Williams had it right in front. She fired it off. Kira Connors flashed the glove, picked it out of the air, and stopped it, and kept this a 3-goal game. .10:04 left to go in the third period. And face-off won momentarily by BC, but then HPNA taking it out right now and moving it up. That's Riley Buckley. She's over the blue line, but then she's broken up. Nice bit of back checking there from BC, and that's number 16 there. That's Jocelyn Silva. Oh, in front. Oh, they tried to chip it in front. As getting a stick in there was Hardy, but it went over everything. And kept in the zone there by Zmirowski. Now it's taken out. And now Ella Rowe pass up and gets it over to Hardy. She's onside, but then loses the puck. However, gets it back. Nice job there. Oh, in front they handed to Zmirowski. She just could not hang on to it. Goes back to the point now. Chipped in by Doherty, right onto the stick of Fantasia. Doherty steps up into the play, has it once again, and then loses it. And it's chipped around behind the net now. Oh, and going down there. Battle of the 24s there. It's Riley Buckley against Leah Gaspar. And kept in once again, a clearing attempt, kept in by Cassie Doherty. And she moves in, takes it around the net. She is stopped up against the boards there. Pressed hard by Molly Sanchez. And Buckley in there now, and a couple of players battle for it. And it's tied up, and it will be another face-off. 8:55 left to go in this third period. And the face-off won by HPNA. And trying to chip in there was Shelby Nasser, but she couldn't get it on net. 8:48 left to go. And that shot goes behind once again. They're just trying to chip it in front, and they've got somebody loose right there, and the puck is loose. And referee finally calls the stoppage in play. Although the puck technically was not tied up, it was still rolling along the outstretched goal pad there of Mia Gonzalez. So 8:41 left to go now in this third period. And face-off. Won by Billerica Chelmsford as they try and bring it around, pass around the backboards there, going from Hoffman to Sarah. Back over the other way now, right wing boards, trying to chip it out. And here comes Fantasia with it. She's always dangerous. And she has a pass all looking for Murray. Goes past her stick, but then it goes deep into the zone. Murray has it now. Left face-off circle. Centering in front, trying to get it to a teammate. Loose puck there, intercepted by BC. They took a shot in. And I believe the shot was taken there by Sarah. HPNA tried to clear it. Sarah had it, fired it right in, and then it was stopped. Another nice glove save there by the goaltender for HPNA, Kira Connors. 8:15 left to go in the game, 5-2 in favor of Billerica Chelmsford, and the puck going behind the HPNA net after the faceoff, which was won by HPNA. And moving out with it now, that's Katarina Yeltsits. Tries to get it through center ice, but she's being harassed there by a couple of players. The puck does wind up going into the BC zone eventually, but not under HPNA control. BC just scaling it back a little bit. However, the pass attempt there almost intercepted. HPNA trying to move with it, but now it's brought back into the zone. That's Fantasia with it again. She's drawn a couple of players to her. She's able to get away with it, though, and she's got Murray there as well. She goes deep now in the corner. Pass there for a teammate. Now goes back to Sarah. Sarah with it there. Sarah moving over, right face-off circle, and then has basically her pocket picked by Katarina Yeltsits. And can HPNA do something with it? They can't. With it now, there's Cassie Doherty, and she's just going to scale it right into the BC zone. 7:20 left to go. Puck in the Billerica Chelmsford zone. They're hurrying to get it out right now, and that's Fantasia. Fantasia with some space, and in full gallop, and back check there. Beautiful job there by Caitlin Bush. However, the pass goes over now, and that shot goes in, and that goes wide as the shot went to Balan off the pass from Fantasia. That shot goes in. Oh, went off the pads and just drifted wide of the far post. Oh, another shot there. Oh, that could have been a high stick there, but play continues, and we've got a whistle, and it's tied up against the boards again, so we'll have another face-off with 6:44 left to go in this third period. And we'll see, last time, you remember, HPNA was in a hole in the third period and scored a bunch of unanswered goals. And, a shot goes in as the shot was in from Gaspar, bounced off an HPNA player, and the puck went into center ice, but none of the players could see it. They were all looking around saying, where'd it go, where'd it go? And by the time they realized where it was, Billerica Chelmsford brought it back into the HPNA zone. They've got it right now. Cassie Doherty tries to run it out. Oh, and she has it taken away. And with it now, that's Giulianelli. Her shot goes in and steered aside there by Connors. And with it now, Cassie Doherty behind her own net tries to pass up to, I believe that's Buckley. That is Buckley. Back to Doherty now. HPNA trying to get a move on, but right now BC just will not let him pass through center ice. BC just takes it and fires it right back into the zone. Once again, that is Fantasia. And it goes up. And it's loose. And we've got a possible no, it won't be a 3-on-2. Right now the puck goes across the ice. And where it's chipped in there by Hardy. And Fantasia has it now once again. And nice backhand pass, but it goes all the way up to HPNA. That's Ella Rowe taking it out of danger. Gets it up to Whitlock there. Whitlock stopped along the boards. And here they come again. Fantasia over the blue line. Here she goes. Shot goes in. And a goal. That one went high. 5:30 left to go. Fantasia's second goal of the game. And that 4-goal lead is back, as now it's BC 6, HPNA 2. Fantasia with the goal. And she was in, she had space, and really, it just went up high, was top shelf, went over the goaltender's shoulder. As the faceoff was initially won by BC, but then brought out and then brought back in. And now it's chipped into the BC zone, but they bring it right out and onto the stick of Kate Harrison. Harrison still has it. Oh, run into the boards there by Scoffus. Nice bit of back checking there by HPNA. They need to move with it, though, and they need to move quickly. Pass goes from Whitlock off the stick of Scoffus, and then moving up, too, that's Nasser. Nasser has to get clear as Whitlock has it now. Whitlock back to Scoffus. Scoffus with a shot. Oh, they tried to get it into Nasser. Nasser tries to put it in on net. She just cannot get enough wood on it. 4:47 left to go in the game. And the pass goes. Oh, they tried to pass it over to Cassie Doherty, but she was not in position, and the puck drifts back out to center ice. So HPNA is going to have to clear the zone. But then they're getting forechecked, but they are finally able to get it down there. And, oh, Yeltsits. There were two players racing for the puck. Yeltsits was able to get her player out of position, but in doing so, she got tied up with that other player and skated right past the puck. 4:20 left to go in this game. 6-2 in favor of the Billerica Chelmsford Indians. Pass going up and stopping there with it. That's Ella Rowe. Rowe now has it taken away. BC with it once again, and they just chip it back out to center ice. Taken there by Doherty once again. Pass to Rowe. And gets it up to Caitlin Bush. Bush on the move. Oh, tried to stick handle past, that was Giulianelli, I think it was, Giulianello. And she scales it around the boards. Getting Kate Harrison, who now gets it out. And, the move, Sarah is able to chip it into the HPNA zone. Tied up there with Doherty, but Sarah gets out and is able to carry the puck momentarily. 4 players on it right now. They've got it tied up along the boards, and that is going to be another face-off. 3:29 left to go in this game. And once again, it's HPNA trailing by 4 goals. Scores 6-2. And the face-off won by HPNA. They're trying to chip it out right now. And Riley Buckley trying to bring it back, and finally someone's able to clear it back to center ice. But as they do that, Billerica Chelmsford's there to pop it right back in, or at least try to. And they move it back into the zone. Sarah has it taken away by number 2, that's Ashley Whitehouse. I'm sorry, 21, that's Mirowski. Although no, Ashley Whitehouse is in there too, number 2. And it comes out, and with it now, that's Riley Buckley. Buckley over the blue line, but she's really wide and ridden against the boards on the left-hand side. And brought all the way around. Whitehouse has it now. And she looked like she was going to pass it back to Mazaki, that just couldn't get it to her. And once again, Sarah is almost tried to chip it along the boards behind Rachel Keating. Now with it, though, here we go. Going wide, that shot, oh boy. We had a couple of BC players going up on net, but they weren't able to cleanly pass from one to the other, and the puck just gets ridden to the backboards as it's brought up once again by Zamirowski. Weak pass into the HPNA zone, and they've tried to fire it back, and it's almost taken, and with it there, that's Cassie Doherty. She's got to get it out of trouble. Winds up on another stick, and here they come. Morgan Crown with it now, and the shot from the face-off circle. They try and set it up in front. They had Murray standing by. She just could not connect. That shot goes in, and going in front there, Crown with a shot. Tried the shot, got written off the play by Cassie Doherty. 1:57 left to go in the game. Puck going back to center ice, and getting there first is going to be Molly Sansis. She passes it up, but too far for her intended receiver. She tried to get it to Crown, but went a little too far. So now the pass from Doherty up to Whitlock, and then back into BC hands. And they try it again. Here's Murray with it now. The pass over, and she gets it over to Crown. Crown with a shot in. That goes over everything as she just airmailed it right over the crossbar. And moving up, and once again, that's taken. HPNA with it now. That's Emma Scoffus. Scoffus over the blue line. Right face-off circle. Tough angle shot. And a save. Oh, and Whitlock cannot pounce on the rebound. She had an open side. Just could not pull the trigger. 1:15 left to go. Pass now over from Cole to Rowe. Chipped in deep. HPNA getting fresh legs out there. Puck moving in on goal. Goes right into the crease, and Gonzalez is just going to go down and tie it up and get the face-off. Minute 4 left to go in this game. 6-2 in favor of the HPNA Hillies. Once again, you are listening to HPNA Hockey here on North Andover Cam and HC Media. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Oh, off the face-off, the shot goes in, and a big pad save there, and then a loose puck. It came right off the face-off. HPNA won it. They fired it just hard and low. Gonzalez got down, got the pads to it, and kept it out, I should say. 58.4 seconds left to go now. Might be a big deficit, but HPNA not giving up. They're still trying to take it to this BC Indians team. Quick discussion with the referee about something, and now we're ready to face it off. And the face-off once again won by HPNA. Mazaki with a shot now, and that's steered aside by the big gold stick of Gonzalez. Caitlin Bush now along the boards, passes to Mazaki. Mazaki, oh, nice skate block there in front. That was beautiful. As it gets tied up once again. And that was, once again, Giovanni Giulianello, the 8th grader. A fantastic, fantastic block. Just blocked it with the skate. And not the wide part of the skate either, the narrow part. She was actually facing the shooter and didn't have the time to turn her skate, but wherever she put her skate, it was enough to block that shot. So good job there. Showing some good talent and poise. As the face-off is won by BC, and they try and carry it out of the zone. Taken away there by Brooke Duquette, who chips it back into the zone. And now they move it up, and here come the Indians once again. As being ridden off the play there. Nice job. Nice bit of defense. Although that's knocked in, and that goes in wide of the net. As one of the BC players tried to run it in. Got taken off the puck there by Katarina Yeltsits, and then the puck went out to somebody at the point, to one of the BC players. Tried firing it on the net, but it just went wide to the short side, and the puck got tied up once again, so we'll have another face-off with 15.8 seconds left to go in this game. Face-off won by HPNA, but then taken by BC, and they try another shot in toward net. They've got a couple of players around the net right now trying to move it out there, HPNA, and they are able to chip it out to center ice. Giving chase there is Fantasia. She'll pick it up now, and she will pass it up and gets it up to Pastelakis. That's going to do it. That is that's the final horn there, and it is official. Final score here today from Veterans Memorial Arena in Haverhill. The Billerica Chelmsford Indians 6 and the HPNA Hillies 2. I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in to today's edition of HPNA Hockey, brought to you by North Andover Cam and HC Media. Now, we still have a couple of games coming up. As I mentioned in the outset of the show here, we still have another couple of games from this HPNA squad to watch. They'll be taking on, they've got, I believe they've got Central Catholic on Wednesday. We'll have that game for you. And then on Sunday, they'll finish up the season with a game against Methuen-Tewksbury. We'll have that one for you too. Stay tuned for more here with HPNA Hockey.